be a bodybuilder. So I competed in my first bodybuilding comp, skinny as, there's about 20 people there, and I got last. But I loved it. My father was a Jehovah's Witness, but he was also an alcoholic, bashing and raping mum for 20 years, and she only stayed with him because he was a provider for us. We all got tortured throughout our whole childhood. My brother, who died 7 years ago, committed suicide, and he always ended up with the shakes. He always spoke about suicide, so we knew he was going to do it one day, but I just did my best, you know.
Morning, Kalka.
Hey.
How are you?
Good, thank you.
I finished your painting.
That's for me, is it?
That's yours.
Wow.
Red symbolising passion and leadership. The purple symbolising spiritual happenings and healings.
They say a picture says 1,000 words. This one says 1,000,000. And this painting will go on after you and me are gone, and it will leave a legacy for chronic disease and mental illness. Yeah, so I'd like to thank my brother in the heavens, because if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be attacking mental illness and chronic disease as good as I have. One night, Saturday night, 1 o'clock, he came into my house and he said, I'm going out for the night. I said, where are you going? It's 1 o'clock in the morning. He said, I'm going in town. I said, oh yeah, you look happy. Normally he sleeps all day because of depression and medications. Next morning, something drew me to his bedroom. I've never gone in the bedroom. And there was a note down there and it said, sorry bro, I can't handle my demons anymore. Here's my ATM card and number. Peace out, little bro. The important thing to remember is it's not about us or what we've done.
Yeah.
It's about what can be done and showing the First Nations people, as well as the non-Indigenous. That's what we're here for today. Well, we are all actually leaders.
I'd like to acknowledge the ancestors, past and present. This morning I'll be doing a smoking ceremony. So we're going to burn the leaf from my country, the Waka Waka country. I have a special healing medicine, the oils from my country, or you could use the water from the sacred water holes as a blessing. So this will go on us before the smoke. So if you want to smell, that's the oil. You know the smell of the oil. I'm asking blessings from the ancestors, be with us, give us a clear mind, clear soul.
If you put it on your hand and you look at it and you can say, ask yourself, is that real food? That's what you stick in your mouth. Cancer, diabetes, and heart attack will take 5 to 15 years to manifest itself. Well, I'd like to acknowledge the Kalkadoon people from Mount Isa Way, the Kalkadoon warriors, for giving me the strength and the knowledge that I've been handed to so far in helping and healing the Gubbi Gubbi people and the Aboriginal Torres Strait people of Australia for chronic disease and mental illness. Facts are facts. Whether it's James Cook's days or now, sugar is killing all of us. And if you don't go back to basics and eat raw or semi-cooked, if it's got a face and parents, you eat that as well. All right, you got to die. That's all there is to it. Yeah.
After what I saw Kalka did to my wife with all the weight loss, I thought, well, we'll give it a go.
So, Chrissy, it's biojuice, Scotty, with the 70 kilos in 6 months, eh?
Oh, for sure. When you see that much weight come off, obviously something's got to be right. There's something, you know, it's not just a fad or something, you know, it's working.
I did it though, Scotty. I just trained his wife and took 70 kilos of fat in 6 months off her without any loose skin.
Not that I needed to lose that much, but there's plenty of other things I needed to correct in my life anyway.
Said you've done some amazing things to my wife. I'm diabetic and have a kidney dysfunction. What can you do for me? So I got them two to train together, and within 3 months I took 25 kilos off him, stabilised his kidney disease and reversed his diabetes.
Honestly, after about 3 weeks I had another blood test. My blood sugars were perfect, my triglycerides were fine. It was just unbelievable, just an absolute quick switch around.
I remember Chrissy saying that she has to wake you up in the morning for breakfast with a cocktail of tablets in your mouth.
Some mornings where I'd nearly be throwing up, trying to get them down. You know, they get stuck halfway down. It's awful. Even after 6 to 12 months of losing weight and working with Kalka, my blood pressure was actually too low. We had to go to the cardiologist and revise my medication and actually halve it.
What do you think is making you this ongoing training? How old are you, Scotty?
50.
So for a 50-year-old man to be going to the gyms 4 or 5 days a week,
Yeah.
what keeps you driving?
I'm self-employed. I'm a steel fabricator. So you've got to be fairly strong, agile, all day. I got to a point before I started eating correctly in training where if I got on the floor to weld up underneath the trailer, I was struggling to get back up again.
The numbers on your blood tests are excellent, they're that of probably somebody 10 years younger than you. So I think we're really achieving a lot with the exercise and diet program.
Now I basically bounce up and down off the floor. Okay, some days I do get quite springy.
We don't do any high heart rate, eh, Scotty?
No,
What do we do? Walk.
just walk.
What do Aboriginals do?
Walk.
Walk about. We have now got the highest diabetes rate in the world. Why do doctors not have it right yet?
And this is a very special ceremony leaf that comes from our country.
Medical corporations are making billions and billions of dollars by feeding his medications.
From my grandfather Christy, grandfather Harry, mum and dad, be with us today, guide me.
Rather than educating you the right way.
Oh, that's good, it's coming up.
We had to get your weight off you. We've lost around 40, a little bit over 40 kilos of fat we've taken off you with relatively no loose skin because we eat real food. That's what we do as Aboriginals. Tell me about the antidepressants. You were on them for 8 years.
I didn't even realise that I wasn't even thinking for myself. I was just coping when I look back now.
Lesley then was following my Facebook for a long time with Warriors at War and come and saw me at my gym. A massive 95 kilos, medications of antidepressants and diabetes. And her mum died at 59 of diabetes.
She died in her sleep next door in my bedroom, and my whole life changed from that moment on. I did alcohol and drugs. I pushed myself away from my own family.
Compared to the person you used to be, you're now energetic, you're alive.
I feel like a 23-year-old.
As the journey goes, representing the Aboriginal and Torres Strait Island people, and the journey ends at the Kalka Pack. He's teaching us to eat better, to live longer. He's helping us with obesity, chronic illness, diabetes.
Nothing is ever a coincidence, but I've stumbled across the Gubby Gubby people. Met this wonderful elder, Auntie Marj, at a smoke ceremony, planting of the trees 2 years ago, Auntie?
Yes.
They had to lift her out of the car and drive her down to where our yarning circle was. As she couldn't, she just stared because she was so heavily medicated. So what's happened so far? How long have we been training
4.5
together?
months.
She was really the leader for all the women here by losing 18 kilos now and reversing the diabetes first. Where's your walking stick today?
I don't own a walking stick.
Oh, sorry.
I don't use a walking stick today. And I'm quite happy.
Yeah.
And I love it because you're the one that helped me.
Oh, well, we all help each other.
Yeah.
But before you know it, she's here not only once a week, 3 days a week. You've actually attracted so many people into training now so that they realise it's not about lifting weights, pumping iron and getting big muscles, hey? Yeah, you're a fine example for everybody because they all feel your vibration of success.
Yeah.
All these mobs have been following my journey for years. I just didn't know who they were, but they knew of me.
Well, this is part of Kalka Mitchell's journey. So we needed the journey line, or the travelling symbol, going through.
Hazel, what brought you to the gym? How did we meet? So she painted that beautiful picture of the journey. That's only Marj's sister. I had to give her first aid in this room actually on the first day.
Of course, I was very sceptical. I wasn't quite sure what to expect.
She's lost about 17 kilos, dropped 2 dress sizes, which she thought she'd never do the rest of her whole life.
I didn't expect to be in a gym. But then I met you. I felt good inside. You made me feel good.
Now running around with the grandchildren, just loving life, and now wants to live before she didn't want to live anymore.
We ask for good spirits to stay. Any negativity, bad spirits, please leave. You're not welcome.
Anyone can body transform. Your bones are still the same, fat and muscles transportable at any age. You just got to know how to do it through correct exercise management and real food. All you do is take the poison, the fat out of the body, because fat is poison, from around the belly button. If you eat right, you'll detox. The chemical will leave, so will the trauma, in a sense. And then through mind, body, spirit and soul, the whole character of the person changes, the hormones change, the thinking changes.
Everything changes, doesn't it?
Lifestyle determines their style.
And the fridges change too, because you put us on a good diet. We're all on really good diets. And our fridges have changed.
Is it doable, the diet? It's doable, eh?
Yeah, it's a good diet.
Yummy?
It's a yummy diet,
Lots of food?
lots of food.
Yeah, that's the one.
It's coming this way.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, all
Spirit's
over you,
moving with
Scotty.
you today, but awesome.
We are very grateful. We're asking for a healthier and a happier life.
It's not a matter of going on my type 2 diabetes food plan and it'll reverse. There's actually a trick to it with the steel, with the rate resistance and the strengthening. Muscle is energy. So if you create the muscle, it'll change your thought pattern. It'll also change the organs, the way they work, and you'll live longer.
Tell the ancestors with the help of Kalka, I know that we're getting it. Thank you.
But that's why you all have to come and see me to learn that secret.